Alright, let's see if any of you remember where we were, because I sure don't. Granted, I'm not expecting any of you folks to remember either, but it would really help if we had two of us on the ball. Or at least one of us, I suppose. Okay, no, I was going the right way. I just don't remember there being bats over here. I guess I just don't come this way very often, so I forgot about the bats. Ooh. I'm not doing that for any particular reason, just that it helps to kill time a little bit, I guess. Alright, where does this go? Phazon Mines. Phazon Processing Center. I don't wanna... I wanna go this way. Actually, I think where I want to go is all the way to the other end of Magmore Caverns, and, well, first of all, there's a couple of elevators that I can scan over there. Controls? Okay, so that must have been because I accidentally bumped the little touchpad mouse thing in the middle of my PS4 controller, because they put that on there because I don't know why. I'm sure it's useful for something. I haven't actually played an actual PS4 game in a bit of a while, so... yeah, we're getting a bit of lag there. There are options that you can set to fix stuff like that, but I don't remember what any of them are, so I haven't done that yet. I mentioned before that the flying pirates really suck, because my goodness do they ever. Just the worst enemies. Yikes, I screwed that up pretty badly. Have we been over here yet? I'm gonna go check this elevator, because I don't think we've been over here yet. Yeah, see, we haven't been over there, so... well, A, suspicion's confirmed, and B, let's see if we can't get this item. Or, you know, screw it up real bad, because I'm not good at this. Ah! Good catch. Alright, just one more shot of this to do. And it's an energy tank. That is... Well, A, I believe that's completely vanilla, and B, that's quite good, because we don't have a lot of those. Alright, where are you? Phazon Mine's main quarry. Okay. So, we know where to go in order to get to Phazon now, because Phazon Processing Center is the downstairs area, and you go in through the dangerous tunnel. Because that is something you really need in your life, right? Alright, so we want to go this way. There's no way out that way. We want to go out this way, I guess, and curl a little bit. Get hit by like 20 missiles from those things. Jeez. They need to calm down. A lot. Here is the other side of Fiery Shores. I don't care. And now over to the side of the area that we haven't explored yet. Where they really want you to have Spider Ball usually. Wonder if any of you knew that you could do that, because I sure didn't until fairly recently. And that is the way to go if you don't have the grapple beam. I could swear that that was destroyable. No, it's not. Okay, never mind. As long as we don't turn to thermal visor, everybody will be fine. Oh, do it right. Or I guess use just as many missiles as you would need to. If you didn't use the ice beam, because I goofed that up so badly. Alright, so we could probably do this room. We have... Yeah, we have the grapple beam, we have Spider Ball. We have everything we would need, really, to solve Geothermal Core. But we shouldn't do that because, of course, the door at the top of that is locked with the Plasma Beam. And we don't have the Plasma Beam right now. So that is a dangerous prospect. That is a good way for us to have to reset. And we've been at this, I mean, it's only been like 10 minutes of work. And there'd be a lot that we could just be like, hey, yeah, forget it, because we don't need to... We don't need to see that the elevator goes to Phazon Processing. That place is garbage. Nobody wants to know that place exists, man. Hold still, you stupid sack of doorknobs. These things are infuriating. Fine, we'll just use missiles. journalists get obliterated. Anyway, for some reason, this room is safe to use the thermal visor in. I don't know why. Is it because we're outdoors in the volcano relative to everything else? But that gives us yet another access to a conduit puzzle. And then we get this little challenge, I guess. Hey, we got some missiles. Alright, so what item are we going to get that is completely worthless here? I'm thinking it's going to be a missile tank, but I don't know for sure. I need to hold this controller with a different grip right now. One finger is like really hurting. An energy tank is not useless at all. We have very few of those, relatively speaking, so that is good to get more. Hop back out. So over this way is the elevator that is usually phase-on processing. Transport to the crash site. That is a free item, so I probably should go over there and handle that. But first, I'm going to go confirm the location of the other one, which will probably be Great Tree Hall Upper, I think. If I recall correctly, that was the last other elevator that we were missing, was Great Tree Hall Upper. Hey. But yeah, Great Tree Hall Upper. So let's go in here. Let's do this stuff, because we can do all of this right now, I believe. We can go in the X-ray chamber. The only thing that we might not be able to get is Great Tree Chamber, which I think is locked behind the plasma beam. However, we can not get a free item in this room because this is one of these. We can go to, I think it's called Life Grove, is the X-ray chamber. And that's 2 free items. I'm just doing a quick check around here. Yeah, there's the invisible platform that starts leading us over to Great Tree Chamber. We could just take a look at the map. It's just a blue door? Yeah, because the white door... The white door is to Life Grove, and so... Great Tree Chamber, I guess that's just a free item for us. Okay, so there's a lot over here that we can get for absolutely no work whatsoever. Awesome! And okay, saying absolutely no work whatsoever might be a bit of a stretch because this looks like a very hard jump to make that we can actually get second time through. Artifact of Warrior. Very nice. Oh, right. There's even an item in the passageway into Life Grove, so... That's a lot of stuff that we got over here just for getting through Magmore Caverns, basically. Ooh, we need some power bombs. That is going to present a bit of an issue. Alright, those dudes aren't back yet, so we should go in here. Yeah, because these enemies, yeah, they can drop power bombs, see? I'd like to have two, so that way I can go... because without power bombs... Yeah, without power bombs... Life Grove is a one-way thing. And you can see these respawn rules aren't exactly Capcom tier, so... Alright, this rock stays destroyed, yeah. Alright. This requires... Oh, it just needs a regular bomb. Alright. And it was nothing. I'm glad I didn't use the power bomb. Okay. I thought you needed another power bomb there, but I was wrong. It's inside of this room that we're going to need to use our power bomb. And that's a timely power bomb expansion. Or would be if we actually needed another one right now, which we don't. Alright, getting the spinner. There we go. Spun right round, and we've got another item. Please let it be good. Please let me get out of the damn water. I don't remember this ever being so hard to get at. Maybe I've just gotten worse at this game. It's an energy tank. Alright, so out of that, we gained nothing of huge value, except for the Artifact of Warrior. But we can at least Once I remember the way to go to get out of here. We can at least get out of here and we can say that we checked this area off our list. Make sure I remember the way to go. Alright, ghost time. Let's fight some ghost birds. Ouch. Hey. There we go. Alright, now let's leave. His old Birdman's jaw just opens up like that, like, "Ah! I can't believe you did that!" Well, you need to believe it, bird statue. Because I don't know what else to tell you, except that, yes, we actually did that. Alright. Up we go. Go this way and ignore these jerks. That door used the ice beam at the end of the power bomb tunnel. So we should have that ready. And here we go. This is where we get the item above the ship, which I've mentioned many times in the past already. I guess we could go through the ship if we wanted to and get a couple of items there, but I don't like that place. Artifact of Spirit. Okay. What's our artifact count look like right now? Oh, right. I hit the wrong button there. There we go. Okay. Artifact of... We're missing 4 artifacts. And that's cargo freight lift deck gamma. So we actually do have to go through the sunken ship. So that's a good reason to go do it. Artifact of Chozo is storage depot A. That is in Phazon Mines, I believe. Security cave is in Phendrana. That is the room off of Thardis, maybe? I think. Artifact of Sun. Frost Cave. That's pretty deep in Phendrana, and we were like, okay, we're going to pointedly ignore that for a bit. So we land, like, actually right on the entrance to the boat. There it is. Alright, well. Here we go. The major part of the game that I would criticize the most. These things can take a lot of punishment from your default power beam shots there. Really puts into perspective just how strong the charge beam is in this game, because wow, it sure gets a lot of work done. Okay, that was weird. The timing for that was like, oh hey, you kind of hit a loading zone almost. Which isn't a thing for us to worry about, but it sure seemed like it for a second. That was weird. Alright, just zip on past the crabs, because at that point they're causing too much issue. Is over by this door. And there we go. Alright, over here is the save station. I want my health back. And that should be our artifact of truth. Yes! Oh, yes. There should also be one other item located a little further into the ship. And no, it's not me getting hit in the face by a Reaper tentacle. That obviously is not much of an item. That would be a terrible reward. Even by the standards of what I'm used to getting as a reward from anything in any of these video games, that's a bit not nice. Oh, hey buddy. That fella's dead. I don't know what I'm doing that for. That's just unnecessary. Now, this is weird. There we go. Alright. There should be like one target here or something, right? Oh no, there's far more. We have to go back down through the rest of this room. Right, I should know better. This entire area is going to be the same thing because at this part of the game, Retro just did not have ideas. Which I've said many times before, and I just really want to make it very clear they did not have any ideas here. They were just like, oh hey, thermal visor electricity puzzle? I mean, the boat won't have any... I keep calling it a boat, by the way. Yes, I know. Technically, that is incorrect. Boat and ship may be technically synonymous terms, but you would not call a spaceship a space boat. Unless you were very strange, or I guess maybe unless it was boat-shaped. Alright. Open up. Come on. Okay, this should be the room where we find the hidden, usually a missile tank. Also, I know that that's probably really dangerous, but I love doing it anyway. This is the only room in the game where those drones show up. So if you are going for logbooks, make sure to get those. Actually, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure this is the same room where the pirate data that you can only get the one time in the entire game shows up as well. I might be wrong about that. It's been a very long time. And by that, I mean, it shows up when this spaceship is not sunken. Or at least it's a room that looks a lot like that. Who am I kidding? They all look the same. Of course, it looks a lot like this. Alright, can I not see through the... Unless it's down from here. I'll turn this on for a second, at least that way I can get the conduits done. But I could have sworn that you could find this item using the thermal visor. Maybe it's a little fucked because of the randomizer. I can hear that noise of, you know, the item being there. There we go. Wasted a bunch of super missiles just for an energy tank. Well, again, we do want more of those because we don't have a ton of energy. And there are going to be some dangerous territories in our future, so we should probably be geared up for that kind of shit. Alright, door's open. After all of that. And again, we're going to be leaving another area with nothing of note except for an artifact. So just ignore these things entirely. Because we are rolled up in a ball. Oh Jesus, that noise, that over-distorted, farty engine noise. We've got underwater air pirates, because of course we do. Oh, you're still alive? Oh no, that's probably a different one. Still not exactly the type of enemy that I'm happy to see, that's for sure. All the way up there. Alright. See, now to find a simple path if we can. Sheesh, I'm having a lot of trouble with this room, if you couldn't tell. Do I go back down to the ground level here? And yeah, there we go. I see what my problem is. I was doing this the incorrect way. I think. Yeah, okay. Oh hey, wow, no need to solve a puzzle here. Amazing. Can't believe they let me get away with that. And this is a room that we've already plundered because we were on the other side of this earlier. Oh right, no need to missile them when you hit them with the ice beam. Or is there? Either way, I think it's really weird that their core like undraws when you freeze them, but it's still got a very definite hitbox there. So this, let's reconfirm, is Sun Tower. Okay. This is actually where we want to go because there's a bunch of this area that we can do now that we could not do before because we have more ball upgrades. We've done the fight at the top of Sun Tower, so I suppose it's a quick path back to the furnace, but I want to go out this way. Obviously, there is some stuff to do in the furnace, but I will handle that after I'm done here. Alright, so Plaza half pipe. Yep. Get that thing in the butt. And go this way. So we've done the floor stuff. We're gonna get bird ghost fight music in here. And grab a missile. We're going to continue ignoring the bird ghosts. We're going to fall off. You're gonna have a little bit of trouble lipping up there, to say the least. Aw, you jerks. And out we go. That's okay, that music was starting to bug me too. So in here, we've got an item that we can get down here. This is where you usually would get one of the artifacts, I believe. And this time it's a missile. And at the top of Wavebuster Tower, which I forget what this place is called, Tower of Light. Yeah, enjoy that bit of map lag. Again, a good reason for me to get off of my ass and do the thing with the Wii to put custom firmware on it. I just haven't remembered to get around to it yet. Plated puffers can't be dealt with without heavy ordnance. And do not actually lock onto the eyeballs because they will reflect your missiles. You'd think I would know that by now, but apparently not. And besides, what's a few more missiles wasted at this point? Oh, watch that sun glare. That's pretty strong in my eyes, too. Don't worry. They exploded on it themselves. That's amazing. I'm happy for them. I'm a little less happy about just getting a missile tank out of doing all of that, but I suppose statistically that is technically the most likely thing to happen. It just still annoys me quite a bit. Hey, who said you could dodge that? That's better. I don't think it's going to drop anything, but just in case. Alright, here's where there's an item that we haven't gotten yet. Nice. Oh, never mind. We got that earlier. Okay. Why didn't we get the item in the square then? Right, I think it's because we got the boost ball so much later than we got Spider Ball, probably. I think that's what happened. Although I would say don't hold me to that one, because I could be wrong. I know we've probably already broken this wall, but let's do it anyway. Yeah. We've been in this room, so I would assume that we got the item that was in here, right? Yes. Yes, we did. And then, of course, we didn't go through this door because this was where the ghosts resided, and we couldn't really deal with them very well at the time. I mean, we could fight them, but we couldn't do anything else with the room, and I'm pretty sure the door gets locked behind us. Either way, I know there's an item in here. Even independent of fighting the ghosts. Yeah, the door is locked behind us, too, so... I forget if the lock is controlled by the bomb slots and everything that control the way forward? But for sure, we couldn't go onward, so this definitely seemed like a bit of a waste of time to come in here. So that opens that up. want to get in here. And we got this going on for us. Wrong side of the room. Amazing, it still lets us get away with that. I'm kind of impressed. Alright, item. Seems about right. At this point, I should just assume that every item that we get in here is gonna be a missile. This is where, like, all the missiles in the game are congregated, is here in Chozo Ruins. For some odd reason. Ha! Can't get me, crushing thing. Alright, so now that we're over here. This thing. Which I'm really hoping to be something useful. It's an energy tank. That is kind of alright. Alright, let's go towards the furnace. I want to go see if we got the item in the back of the dynamo area, because I think we did, but let's find out anyway. We got that, alright. That one's easy, that one's completely free, so if I had missed that, that would have been a big boo-boo on my part. Did we get the item in the bottom of this area? Because this is a place where we could go. Yeah, we got that. Alright. Again, I should probably, like, track this stuff better or something, but here we are. Whoa! That was quite a push that we got there. Those things will bounce you around pretty heavily when you're in ball form. I did not realize to what extent that was the case. Alright. Yeah, we got this. Okay. I thought so, but I wanted to be sure because I didn't remember for sure. As you can tell. Also, fuck you, door. You stay open. Come on. I'm not here for these shenanigans. Alright. Let's get out of here. And now it's back to the furnace, and we have at least one item to get in that room specifically. Excuse me. Because it requires like all of the morph ball items, and we have those. And then there's the half pipe room near there. And that should be everything that we can do around here, with there only being one other check that I know of, and that is locked behind the plasma beam again. After that point, we will want to go to the back of Fendrana. Oh boy, we got Chozo ghosts in here. That's right, because of course they show up here. We've already done the not the half pipe room. We've done the bowling man statue. Alright. Back to a little bit of normalcy for the moment. And that includes, of course, getting hit by the plated parasites on the spider ball tracks due to poor timing. So we got a lot of this going on for us. It took a little bit of bravery on my part. I'm not afraid to toot my own horn there a little bit. Oop. Can't really see our shadow, but game, I was just kidding about all the missiles being here. Come on, I want real items, damn it! Oh, we're at 60 missile tanks, I think, right? Yeah, 60. So we're getting somewhere with these. Thing we have to destroy? No. I think it might be this. Yep. And there we go. There's our ball track. This one, you can tell, is not timed. Which, I mean, at least there's that, right? That one, however, has a timer for no good reason. Yep. Yeah. I knew it. I knew we were gonna get another missile. Because that is all we're allowed to get here, I think. Alright, here comes some lag. Let's have a look at how things are looking here. Yeah. Alright, so there's not much else that we can do in this area for the moment. Except for leave. And I need to lose my sense of direction a little bit there. We can at least get a free missile refill, so at least there's that going for us again. Alright, let's resupply our missiles. Let's go through the ghost room. Let's get ourselves somewhere else. Ah, okay, so we are currently, we didn't come back here, obviously, because we didn't have the thing that we needed for that. And so we didn't open the force field. Which, of course, is up there so you can't just skip the room. But I forgot about it because I am used to not having to concern myself with it too much. Alright. Bowling statue. We'll just miss that. At least we don't have to do the ghost fight. And away we go. We should probably open that real quick for the future. This will be a thing that matters. Alright, no need to scan that, rather. That thing. Alright, so we've visited all of these rooms. Probably because we came in here and we actually had the ice beam at first time. Alright. Let's transport to Magmore, which is a not bad place to go, but there's still some other stuff that we can get before we do that, I think. This way should probably lead us to Phendrana, right? Yeah, Quarantine Cave. This is the middle of the area, yeah, because Quarantine Cave is where Thardus is hanging out. And in fact, I guess while we're here, you can check. Yeah, we actually got that. That is Quarantine Monitor, not whatever I said it was earlier, which I think was Security Cave. That is not correct. Security Cave might be a place on this side of Phendrana. I now do not remember. Which is always a useful thing to have happen to you. Is that you just forget things. Fuck. Thought we had that. Alright, Hunter Metroid, get out of here. We're not interested in what you have to say to us at all. Well, that didn't work. But, let's see the item under the ice. That is going to be our artifact, I believe. Once I remember how to puncture that ice, anyway. So, that is the way forward. The other stalactite rather, is our little side room here. That's just a save station. Well, we're here, we may as well. Get up here. And again, try to find our target here, because I'm now just like, what am I doing wrong? I can't see what I need to hit. think they really want me to be on that far platform over there. There we go. I knew we could get over here eventually. And now let's find out if this is actually worth it, because... yeah, there we go. Alright, this should get us that item, which is probably the artifact. Yes. Which is great, because that means there's only 2 more that we need to get, I believe? Should be only 2. Yeah, because we looked earlier. We determined we had to go through the wrecked ship, and there were 4 that we needed at that point. So, that will definitely be... we've gotten 2 since then, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So, there's only 2 left. Go, go, go. Alright, so climbing Phendrana's edge is something that we're gonna end up having to come back to this later, but we'll get what we can here now. Because, I mean, we are in the area. And plus, we can blow this wall open right now, just to make sure that we do. Alright, so we got a glider up there. We've also got a bunch of little step platforms that we can take here. It's cross. Artifact of Nature! Alright, so there's only 1 more to go, and it is almost certainly in Phazon Mines. In fact, just to be sure, let's have a quick look at what that last one is. Artifact of Chozo, Storage Depot A. That, again, I'm fairly sure that that is Phazon Mines. But I don't 100% remember for sure, I guess. It could be somewhere else. Probably isn't, though. Alright, so this way is not the way to go just yet. Normally, when you're going through this area, this leads over to Hunter Cave, I think this is called. But there are some more items over here to pick up, I think. Now, this is to land fairly consecutively on gel zaps. That was pretty great. Not so great is us getting heckled by the flicker bats there. Wait, is this the way that we go to get the gravity chamber? Sorry about that. Alright, so this is the gravity suit room. Right, because we do have to go underwater for it at, like, for part of the room, because, you know, why not? make you as miserable as possible. And it's just a missile. Great. At this point, I'm running out of options that aren't Thardus, which I would rather not fight without Plasma Beam. Geothermal Core, which I would rather not do without Plasma Beam, because otherwise it's a one-way wall. Or Phazon Mines, which I would rather not do without Wave Buster. But that is a minor gripe, relatively speaking. I want to take a quick look at the map again. Yeah, I know. You're suffering. Alright, nothing of real note in Phantom's Edge anymore. Except for the Plasma Beam door that we can't deal with right now. And we need Plasma Beam for one more item in Gravity Chamber. And a couple of other items just in Phendrana Drifts in general. So I guess it's time for us to go dump a shitload of missiles into Thardus' face. Is why make a boss fun when you can make it really, really tedious instead. 156 missiles should be enough to deal with that, though. I think. They added rather tentatively because it has been that long. Okay, no, that's back at the pirate. I almost said Pirate Bay, but that's, I mean, not entirely wrong. It is the pirates' hideout, hangout place. Yeah, that cannot be opened with just missiles. We need Plasma Beam for that and multiple other items in this area. Alright, well, let's go do this. I just wanted to show that off real quick, and we get a little bit of lag. Whatever. You've all seen this boss's introduction before because I've played this many times on here. a nice clear shot. Yeah! That's what we like. And this boss decides to just act like an adult and let me feed it all the missiles in the world. Alright, here comes the snowstorm, right? Yeah. Oh man, the game's gonna tell me to use the boost to get out of the way. I don't care. I've got enough health right now, actually, where I feel reasonably not in danger. Alright, one of its back units is going. Alright, buddy, come on. Yeah, whatever. I'm reasonably sturdy. Wow, really? He's being real rude right now. I guess it managed to just completely no-sell the earlier super missile just because I managed to hit it while it was rolling up. Alright, get on your feet, buddy. How many times are you seriously gonna just block these super missiles? Just roll over and die already. Poor choice of words, pardon me. Just die already, you stupid fucking rock! There we go. That took longer than necessary. Skip the cutscene. I'm not clicked out of the window. Skip the cutscene. Come on, I don't care. Or did I miss the window too because of some reason? Just let me get the item. And please let it not be another missile. Sheesh. What do you fucking want from me, game? I guess we have to go to Phazon Mines, because that's like the only place that I know of that I can do anything right now. I think I've actually done everything else that I have available. Alright, fine, fine, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. But first, I'll go find out about the place that I have to be that I would need to reset in order to leave. That's what I'm trying to say, if I can remember what words are. I'm very, very frustrated right now, if you couldn't tell. Because I've spent so long just not getting anything useful. I've made no real progress in an hour and a half. I mean, I have the artifacts, sure, but that's it. Alright, let's go here. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do geothermal core. It's gonna be a missile. I'm gonna get really pissed off. Actually, if it's plasma beam, I'll probably be even angrier. Because I could have done that like this whole time then, and if I get that, that opens up a bunch of stuff that I can just have. Actually, honestly, I don't even need to. If that's plasma beam, then I just need to go rush Storage Depot A, wherever that is. So we're going to the left. Alright. Well, that didn't go very well. Are they still shooting at me? It seemed like it for a second. This is where? Yeah, that's right. That's a place we've already finished with. Going here. Alright, now that we've saved, we go back and we go to geothermal core. And we solve that. And thankfully our health doesn't matter too much. We've got enough. There's our grapple target. I used to know ways to get through this room without the grapple beam, by the way. I wish I could remember how to do that. I need to look that stuff back up again at some point. And just, like, learn actual speed tricks for this game. While I wouldn't really be, like, a speedrunner for this type of randomizer, I would still, you know, love to be able to do these in single sessions more often. Not counting that one that I rage quit at the very end, even though I'd gotten through everything like that fast. I was very, very having a bad time with the prime boss fight, that's for sure. Which is a shame, because otherwise I did really well in that seed. Hello? There we go. Up and over and around. Fuck! Where are we? I think we might be able to get back on. No. At least we didn't fall very far. That's better. Whoop. That was pretty slick. Fuck you! I can't believe that shit. I have to restart this whole thing again. Did I just hear somebody set off a firework outside? I probably did not, but I've heard enough lately, well after the 4th of July. And I mean well after the 4th of July. I heard some yesterday. And it's like, you know, I mean, fine, set them off on the day of if you want, but afterwards, or even before, I have dogs, you know? And I'm not here to necessarily say that they matter more than you, but also they kind of do. Okay, I'm overselling it a little bit. What the fuck? Where did my entire jump go? Do I have to go a different way now or something? As if so, now I'm just confused. How did this go this badly? What I'm doing is super easy. This isn't a thing that I should have any difficulty with. Okay, there we go. We go this way. Anyway, fireworks. And setting them off the day before and the day of. You know, I think setting them off anytime other than the actual 4th of July is a little bit silly. There are some holidays, too, for which fireworks, I feel, are wholly inappropriate. Memorial Day is a big one. Memorial Day is meant to honor soldiers. So, I don't think, you know, something that is explosive and lets out that level of noise is particularly a great way to honor them. Yes, let's honor them by triggering them. You know, because I'm quite sure that a very large amount of our various fighting forces have, or, you know, I guess saying had is not necessarily correct because that doesn't really change. I'm quite sure that a large number of our fighting forces have PTSD, and, you know, I am not pro-military at all. I am extremely anti-military. I am anti all forms of military action by all countries. But I do believe in respecting people's mental health, and, you know, I think that the people who were, frankly, suckered into joining the military. This better be the fucking plasma beam, by the way, or otherwise I'm gonna be so pissed. That's a reset. So I believe that the people who joined the military for whatever reason that may be, you know, I think that that's not a great way to honor them, is all I've got to say here. Don't set off fireworks on or around Memorial Day. 4th of July, fine, you know, that's... And again, this is just for American holidays. I only live in America, and I can only speak to American-related experiences, at least in that manner. So, yeah, some holidays, it's not really a choice that I would make, to say the least. And also, like, don't do it on the days before or after. Also, on the day of, or I suppose technically this was July 5th because it was at like 3-something a.m. And I heard somebody set off, it was only one, and it was not like a hellish cacophony of exploding horror, but it was one. I heard somebody set off a firework at like 3-something a.m. and there's a community, I don't know what the term to use here is, moratorium. It's quite a draft I just got from my fan, and only one. You know, they say don't do it past a certain time of the day, which, okay, if they can't stop people from doing it wholly, fine, I guess that's also a method of approaching this. But, you know, I think 3:30 in the morning is a little beyond the pale. Like, who all else is still awake at that time of the day, except for somebody like me? Also, the elevator I needed to go in was the other one. I am a fool. So yeah, that's all I've got to say about fireworks, and you know that I thought I heard that at a, you know, I don't think it actually happened now, but I just thought I heard it, and it was at a very inopportune time in our little playthrough here, because I was quite frustrated with what I was dealing with. Anyway, yeah, dogs, as I say, I have dogs. The one who always got really nervous about fireworks and everything unfortunately, he passed on earlier this year. Had an inoperable tumor located in his leg region, I believe. And so, unfortunately, we had to put him to sleep. But I still have 2 other dogs. And while they don't flip out as badly, I'm sure that none of them appreciate it. You know, I haven't exactly asked them because language boundary and all that. Let's go over here. Let's heal again, because after that... Alright, let's go to Phazon Mines. Let's hope that we can rush down this whole area nicely. I don't remember exactly where the target location is. And I'm more to the point hoping to... Am I a... Yeah, I'm an idiot. I have to go the other way to get to Phazon Mines. I should, like, write this stuff down. In fact, now that I've said that, it's starting to come back to me that I specifically said, hey, I need to remember that. Guess what I didn't do? Go right over the top of that thing. That must be a screen shaking I was getting there. Very strange. Up we go. And now for the part of the game that I'm really bad at. I think we're decently geared for this part of the game. We definitely have a lot of missiles. We've got power bombs too. That's one other way to handle some of our issues. And of course, we gotta crack open like everything we see. That's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Wow, okay. I'd like to target the other one instead so I can freeze it. That's something that doesn't happen very often. I won't say it never happens, but it definitely doesn't happen very often. Usually the game lets you target what you'd like to. A little better. Alright, force field control 1, disabled. And there we go, that's the force field down, but we're not proceeding into that room just yet. There are items for us to pick up out here, and so we should do that. Wow, I'm having a lot of difficulty tracking this one dude. There we go. Alright, so if I recall correctly, there is one more one of these up here that we have to deal with. A conduit puzzle. Yeah, I saw it right there. And that reactivates a scan point in there, which means it causes the screen to glow green. That does that! Turns the crane. And we get our item. And it moves that grapple point to a weird location. Dang. I was hoping for something good. I'm sure the rest of you were too. Except for that one person in the audience who isn't. You know who you are. You don't need to stand up neither. You know, just know that you know who you are. Ouch. I forgot those were there. That's just some missiles. Target the disabled thing. Yeah. Alright, so next room. This is where we start getting the shadow pirates that are actually properly cloaked, I think. No, this is where we get wave troopers. Never mind. Oh no, it is where we get cloaked shadow pirates. These things emit a lot of heat. Maybe we get wave troopers further in the room as well. Yeah, because this is the wave trooper room. I just forgot that it's both, I guess. Anyhow, we get this is a cutscene, we can't skip it. Just 3. Alright. Right. I don't think it's necessary to deal with this, but we'll do it anyway. Can't get in there without the fire beam. Straightforward room. We got shadow pirates. It's a good thing shadow pirates aren't just weak to the shadow beam or something, because then we'd have to get Robo from Chrono Trigger in here, I think. Alright, we got some classic space pirates. Alright, phase on elite time. This thing is super easy. I think it dies to like 3 super missiles. Well, it probably would do if I actually, got all of them through its barrier. 4, maybe? Either way. Look at that knockback. That was fantastic. Give me your reward, and please let it be the plasma beam so I can stop thinking about it. I've still got to keep thinking about it. Yeah, it's okay. This room has another item in it. If that wasn't just something falling over, then yeah, somebody just did a thing out there. It's even raining, man! Oh, it was raining earlier. Yeah, that dude can just hang out and have fun down there, I guess. Alright. Layer 3, this is where we see the power troopers for the first time, I think. Wow, you've got good aim, buddy. You know, I was gonna let you live, but I think you have to get toasted. There we go. Can I get in a position where I can hit anything with my missiles today? Please. Alright, so time to do this. Don't hit that button. Now we hit that button. And that, of course, is the way forward. I'd like to know what idiot decided that this was a good idea to move there. In-universe, I mean. In-game, it's fine, but in-universe... What is... You know, what are the space pirates doing with that, right? What's the deal? What's the deal with aiming the laser gun with the spinner? Are space pirates actually doing this? Alright, this room. These, of course, there's items that we can get out of going through the grapple beam path that, again, surely most of those items are missiles, but... Okay, look, we know where there's one other missile. And that puts us to 190. So there's 60 missiles left. There are 12 missile packs left in the game. And we're at something like 75% completion, I would assume. So we've got like a 50% chance, probably less, of getting a missile from any given item. And of things that we still need to get, we know that there's still... Fuck off. We know that there's still... Oh my god, I've forgotten. We know that there's still the Phazon suit. We know that there's still an artifact. We know that there's still the plasma beam, the main power bomb pack, which I would not really need, but I guess would be okay. There's the wave buster. There's the flamethrower. And the rest I cannot... Well, there's also 6 energy tanks. So that's... if we take all those out, that's 18 of our remaining items. And again, let's assume that we're at 75%. I'm trying to hash out mentally what's left after all of that stuff. Is there one more power bomb expansion? I think there's only like 3 of those. Or are there 4? Alright, so that's in place. so we need to actually line this thing up because we screwed that up a moment ago. Alright, that should be the whole yellow line aligned here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So this should be where... That should be where this is. We've gotten both of the nothings, by the way. Plasma beam, hell yeah! Finally! That makes me happy. Alright, so let's do our loop here. Yeah, this area is a bit of a maze, but I don't think there's an actual item here, so I might just be goofing off for the sake of goofing off at this point. Alright, so we're going to hit up the save station real quick for some health. We don't need to save right now. We just need a refill. Oh, the wave troopers are over here now? Okay. That was unexpected. I thought they only appeared in the latter half of the room. Alright, so this is Storage Depot A. This is going to be the Artifact of Chozo. Alright, everybody. We are almost done. We just have to go back to our ship. And we have to go fight again. Well, I mean, technically we don't have to go back to our ship, do we? But it's a useful endeavor. Get out of my way! Suck power bomb and die. There we go. That'll do. Alright. Back to what I was saying. We're going back to our ship to save. And then we're going to go fight Meta Ridley, and that's going to be the end of the seed, finally. It's going to be a little tough. We only have 2 suits. We have 185 missiles. We only have 8 energy tanks. It is going to be a bit of a challenge. But I think I'm up for it. I mean, damn, I wish it was closer, but... do what we can. With what we have. What little that may be. It's okay, we don't need all this health just to get through an area. Sheesh. Alright. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Stop grinding into the wall. Come on. You know how to play this game at this point, you idiot. I probably don't, actually, but... Hey! We're in this room. I'm going to take a quick look at our map and see if it tells us, Alright, so we want to go this way, and we want to not hit that button. Honestly, we kind of want to just ignore these dudes entirely, even though they do a ton of damage to us. We have enough HP to survive the Venom Weed at the crash site. So, we're pretty much good to go. Yeah, I guess barring the power going out, we should be done with this very, very soon. God, I am so sweaty. I can't wait till we turn the AC back on. I don't want to be like, hey, yeah, I love hot weather, but my room doesn't get a whole lot of air circulation, and my computer always runs a lot hotter when I'm streaming for reasons that are perhaps quite obvious. And that has resulted in a lot of sweat. And that's not the kind of thing that most people want to hear about on the stream, but here we are, you know? We're going there anyway. I'm gonna complain about it. You all are gonna put up with it. Or not, you're going to leave. Either way, that's fine. Hey, door? There we go. Alright. Ship time. Alright, save, get our energy and our ammunition back, and the time to go beat up on a robot dragon has arrived with all of our 8 energy tanks. And no phazon suit. And to land on the goddamn platform, Metroid. How hard is it to do a simple jump? The answer is apparently very. Open better, come on. There we go. Alright, skip the cutscene. Skip the other cutscene. And it's Meta Ridley time. I'd say we all know how this goes, right? But I kind of don't remember, so we're doing what we can here. And goodness knows this dude's going to give us a bunch of free hits on him. I will take all of them and then some. I'm kind of curious if there's like some sort of trick to manipulating Meta Ridley's attack patterns, because if so, I certainly don't know it. Again, that's a big reason why I want to learn like speed tricks for this game, is that way I can pick up on stuff like that as I go. Because surely that's a thing that speedrunners are, you know, knowledgeable about. I remember looking this up once, and I think that like the main website for speedrunning this stuff didn't really have a whole lot of information for some reason, or whatever it was in videos that I didn't want to look at in the middle of the stream. But we'll figure it out together, or I'll figure it out and I'll show it off to you at some point, one or the other. Depending on your perspective, they may be the same thing. Hey, now you're being rude, buddy. Alright, is he coming in for the landing? Alright, Meet Ridley, come here. No, Meet Ridley is the regular one. This is Meta Ridley. That's a little different. See, it's because they're anagrams of each other, and like people like me who have the sense of humor of a 5-year-old have occasionally called Metroid Meat Rod. So, you know, a running theme or something. Can you move on to phase 2 already, buddy? Oh, I think he's gonna land. No, well, he is gonna land, but it's not that kind of a landing. It's the har har, I'm gonna make fun of you type of landing. Actually, can we super missile this dude? Like, that might have some homing capabilities to it that would actually catch up to him. No, apparently not. But I'm gonna try a second time anyway, because, you know, maybe I just didn't do it. Maybe I just didn't believe in myself enough the first time. And that's all it is. Alright, here we go. Phase 2, phase 2. We are in for it now. Because, as I think I've said before, I think this is luck-based. Based on whether or not he feels like doing the attack patterns that he wants. Can you stop, please? And, like, do an actual attack pattern? No, I guess he doesn't feel like it today. Oh, for a second I thought I jumped over him. We're getting a lot better at the dodging, at least, so there's that. As we're at our last 101 health points. Fucking well better get better at this if we're on death's door. Oh, that was a great pattern at the end, and that gave us a nice bit of that. And you go ahead and get Death Raid Meta Ridley. I like watching this. Now, I checked off in my settings to skip the Impact Crater, so like it should just cut straight to the end here, right? Or is it gonna do something weird? Because if it didn't work, that's a bit of a pain. All right, go in here, take us to the ending. Come on. What? You better let me skip this, because white screen. That's a little different, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That had me worried for a bit there. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us. That was quite a frustrating seed, to say the least. Thank you all for joining me. Let's get a look at where these major items were, I guess, while we're in the area. I'd like to know where Wave Buster was, because that was a big thing that kind of had me worried. Thermal visor. Maybe it won't tell me where Wave Buster is. That's pretty likely, actually. Oh no, Chozo Ice Temple. So that would have been after we got the plasma beam. They would have wanted us to go back to the ice zone and melt the statue and everything. Yeah. Gravity chamber is where the flamethrower was at. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Thank you for joining me, for those of you who did. And for those of you who didn't, well, I can't really say anything like that to you, can I? Percentage complete, 76%. So I was pretty much right on the money when I said 75% earlier, didn't I? Huh. Alright. Well. Save progress? Sure. No real reason to do that, but why not?